Good evening, guys. Thanks for stopping by. This is an impromptu stream. Trying to get basically remodded because I'm not going to have time tomorrow to do it because Lady Pool is having a surgery. So it's kind of impromptu and I need to remod, so I figured I'd
Yeah, it's gonna
open.
be a major surgery. She's getting a DPK removed.
No,
It's gonna take a
actually,
long
actually,
time.
she's getting um,
It's a
tissue
minor
removed.
surgery. Yeah, it's a minor surgery. She'll be fine.
Well, yeah, it's a
Just
minor
leave just
surgery, but
just leave
it's
it at just leave it at that.
well, they're also going to test for possible, I
Okay.
believe, possible cancerous cells too.
Okay.
So possibly. So I'm probably not going to have time tomorrow to remod, and I figured let's
Considering it locks tomorrow at 4?
yeah. Figured I'd open it up, and anybody that has any questions for remodding anything, we can handle it here. So if you have any questions, be sure to pop them in the chat, and we'll try to get them answered as best as we can. So let me start. Get him up there. All right. All right. So we're gonna first start with let's start with Jedi Knight Anakin. So.
All right. You want to share it to class?
Oh yeah. That's right.
We may also have guests at some point in and out.
There.
Oh, he's not Gear 13. What are you doing with your life?
I'm working on it. You see, I got a furnace on him.
I was just say you should probably actually. I don't know how many Omegas you have, but I put the Omega on both him and Snips' leaderships for their ships.
Hold on.
You don't have to until you start making the transition over to their fleet, right?
Yeah.
How close are you to the negotiator, and are you planning to unlock it?
Well, I've already unlocked it.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
this is the hang up right now. Is he's sitting at 5 stars.
oh, okay.
So now I do know I've got an offense arrow on him. I actually need to sit down and I need to find an actual finish the set bonuses. I'm apparently out of crit damage, crit chance mods. Check Discord.
You need to update the Discord invite in the description
I
to
did.
not expire.
I
You
did. I did
didn't.
last night. What the hell? Oh my god. Ugh.
You didn't.
Invite people. Edit invite link. Expire after. Never. No limit. Generate new link. Stop. There.
All right. I also sent a link to Chicken.
Alright. And there we go. Updated Discord link. Hopefully it doesn't expire now. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I clicked, never. I don't
We
know.
need to have a. All right. I'll do some maintenance on your server at some point.
I know. So much stuff to do. But we'll go here. I don't think.
What are you modding him for?
Crit damage, crit chance with offense primaries on cross, arrow, and square, obviously.
Okay.
So I was going to go here, arrow, offense, confirm. I have one on Snip. Oh, wait, what is this? Holy God, what the frick? Potency, damage for speed, for slice. Let's see. Ooh, potency is good for JK. That's. Ooh, that has 121 offense. That's a nice mod. We'll go here. Get the set bonus. We'll go to square. Oops, wait. We want. What is this one? What do we have on J-Ray? Oh, Kylo, you don't need this mod. Well, let's fix that. There we go. Got the set bonuses.
So what are you modding this for, is my question.
Just overall.
No, but what do you... Okay, let me rephrase that. What are you modding this to beat? Are you modding it to just be a defensive team? Are you modding it to beat a specific team on offense?
Well, right now, because I don't have... I want to get Anakin. But right now, just basically a like Swiss Army knife type. Able to beat most teams that I want to use it against. Maybe a Grievous team.
All right, well then you want a speed arrow.
On JKA?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So basically, unless you're fighting against things like okay, so until you get your Anakin to like gear 13 and start relicking him and
Right.
start putting some really good speed secondaries on him. Like if I was going to take the speed arrow off of Jedi Knight Anakin, I would put Han Solo's mod set on him, right? Because I have a 21 speed arrow.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like you would want a very high speed arrow because Jedi Anakin's speed is still relevant. It's not like the most necessary thing, but
Okay. No, that's why I'm doing this, because I'm not really knowledgeable about how to mod Padme per se.
basically you want Anakin to go right before Snips.
So we've got 183 with 216 crit damage and 59.38 crit chance. So
Here, I'll pull up my Anakin real quick now. I don't have the best. I have like my 5th best. I don't know the ranking.
well,
I do
so
not have one of my top 3 sets on crit damage sets on Anakin. But
well, right now I have. Let's see what. Let's see, go. I can move. So right now, basically, what I have on there some pretty high offense secondaries. Crit chance, speed, defense, offense.
so this is how I look at it, at least. So unless you're modding this team to be like the most absurd, like specific counter, or unless you're trying to mod it to be an arena viable team, I would put more effort into turn order and making sure the team functions the way it's supposed to function, as opposed to anything else. So, from what I understand from talking to people who use this team on defense, I don't want to say the optimal strategy for like plug and play, but like if you're trying to build this team to just like be on defense and give your opponent a hard time, you want speed on Padme, you want Anakin to go right before Ahsoka, and you want GK and C3PO to go before Anakin. right? So you want turn order. If you're using this against Padme, you want Padme to be the slowest. So when the fear expires from everybody, she can then use your cleanse.
Right.
Right. So they're just very different teams. On defense, you want Padme to go first and give protection up, and then you want like C-3PO to go. Actually, like in my head, what I would personally do, and I haven't tested this to know how well it works, is I would want Anakin to go second, followed by probably GK, then C-3PO, and then Ahsoka last, probably. I don't know. So it'll take some experimenting to see what order you want it to go in. But
Right.
basically, I would look to balance speed and offense. Wow, you don't have any crit damage mods, do you?
I haven't really farmed crit damage mods in a while.
Okay. No, I was just saying, like when you're looking at your crit damage circles, what are you filtering by? Like, I assume
Well,
you have it narrowed down. I assume
no,
you have
it's
more than
literally just
10.
crit damage
Oh,
circles.
geez. So you're saying you have 10 crit damage, 12 crit damage circles?
Yeah.
Yikes. I don't know how much. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, this
Yikes.
one's a blue and it's got 8 speed, but it's got a flat defense. It's got percentage
That
offense
mod's
and
really
crit.
good.
So, but I
I
thought,
prefer
didn't you want health on them?
optimally.
Okay.
Here's
That's
the thing. That mod would be a perfect Padme team mod if it had health primary.
right.
Well, I shouldn't say perfect. I mean, obviously you'd want the other one to be offense, but
Right.
a percent offense is great for when you're going to Gear 13 Anakin. Crit chances medium but fine. Speed is fine. You have 2 more rolls to try and hit speed and or offense percent.
Right.
It's not. It's a good mod. I like it. I like it.
Okay. Because I originally had this mod because it was health primary. The potency actually hit 4 times.
Yeah. Yes, chicken. Do you want to hop on to talk shit, or do you just want to just like do it on the server?
Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah, chicken has a really filthy mod he just shared. If you weren't aware, it's a offense, arrow, health set, 25 speed, 30 offense,
Gross.
1.5
Get
crit
the hell
chance, and
out of
50.
here. Fuck you. God. Get out of here, chicken. Get out of here.
I appreciate chicken, and you should too.
No, that's actually a filthy mod. Oh my god. Alright, so I think we're... Oops, hold on. So... Oh, we go here. Yeah, I'm pretty limited with my crit damage stuff. Like I said,
Yeah,
I
I'm not.
haven't really messed with crit damage in a very long time.
I like. Again, this isn't like this is by no means a flex or anything, but it's like looks like I have like almost 30 circles. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
definitely.
like, so I finally actually am getting, got all my grays to greens. So I've been slowly trying to get my greens up to blues so I can get rid of them.
How much? Since you say you're always hitting like your mod cap and your mod inventory cap, right?
It takes about a month to do.
Well, no. So what I'm asking is, what mods are your depth at?
Oh, I don't know right now.
Well,
So
that's what I'm asking. Like
I've been deleting a lot or getting rid of a lot.
my depth is at speed and crit damage. Those are my two biggest depths. Those are my two biggest depth of mods. I put a lot of effort into crit damage and speed. My crit damage mods still suck for the amount of effort I put in. My speed mods are pretty good for the amount of effort I put in.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason I asked is because you can do an offense set on him if you have better offense mods. You're not going to deal as much damage, but you might be able to speed him up and put more offense on him.
Well, so as he sits, he's 191 speed.
Yeah, that's not very fast.
Well, if I go here, filter, confirm, so I can actually get him 14 speed, but he loses 99 offense.
Is that plus 14 speed?
Yes, that's plus 14 speed. So it would move him to 205.
In a vacuum, I don't know how fast. Like, I need to know like what the rest of your team's mods look like before I made like that kind of decision. I have my mods done. I don't want to say surgically, but so my Jedi Knight. So if I'm just gonna sort by Galactic Republic here to kind of, unless you want me to just show you my screen or something to kind of go over how I have them done. Or I can just tell you.
Just tell me.
It's not a huge deal. So my Ahsoka is 225 plus 100, exactly plus 100 speed. After her bonuses, she's going around 270. She's going at 275 because she gets plus 50 speed for being with Anakin and having crit immunity.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna stop share. Go ahead and share your screen real quick.
I asked.
Well, someone in chat asked, so
Oh, okay.
so.
Yeah, ignore me being in Division 1 as I slowly, put this over my inflated GP so I'm less embarrassed. So here's my Ahsoka. Plus 100 speed, crit damage. I have plus 1,000 offense on her. She's Relic 1. So I haven't put a ton of effort in, and her crit chance is 81%. So, again, I have a speed arrow on her, but that's because I wanted to keep her. So I have this problem. It's not a real problem. It's not a real problem, okay? But I have crit chance mods that are good, and I have more crit chance mods that are good than I need crit chance mods. So, anyways, so offense cross, health circle, offense. Yeah, like so. This is what my Ahsoka looks like. I could see putting an offense cross on her, but if I filter by these, if I filter by both of these, here we go. Offense. I just don't have a lot of depth at offense cross.
That's a arrow.
Sorry, arrow. I'm working on some of these, as you can see. Like this one could be really good.
Yeah.
So the other problem is too, like I said, a lot of my good offense arrows are on other characters. Yeah. So my Anakin and Ahsoka have a lot lower priority. Here's what my Anakin looks like. Plus 115. It's only plus 534 offense. I focused less on offense, which might be incorrect, but I ran out of good offense crosses. So I have a potency cross here. So if I go to offense percent, I go to cross. This is my next best cross, which might actually go on him at some point because I just sliced this. So I sliced this twice, and it actually sliced speed and offense with its two slices.
Well, and
But
if
if I
once
do,
you 6E that, it'll actually go above 100. Or
no,
no,
won't it? With like
no, it won't.
88.
It'd be That's right.
But then if I did that, I'd have to swap out like this for a crit chance mod or something, right? Because I'd have to put a. The other thing too is like, my crit chance mods are here for speed. This is where his speed comes from. Is just these two crit chance mods.
Yeah.
So that's the problem I run into is like, when I was talking about depth, right? Like, I don't know. I have a lot of depth at crit damage and crit chance, and not really crit chance. But I've been very liberal with what crit chance mods I keep now that Gear 13 is a thing. The thing I need to do with my Padme is I need to slow her down, which I need to take this speed set off her and replace it with a health set, which I was planning to do tonight. I guess I could do it now. Speed. The problem is I'm basically just going to move GK's mod set over to her, is my assumption. So if I just if I don't take any mods off of people I don't want to take mods off of, she probably just ends up that is a health mod. There. We're not going to confirm 285. That's still too fast. I would like to point out I took the speed set off her and I sped her up. So that's now. Let's see if I can put a health arrow on her. There, that's more like it.
Okay.
So 267. Cancel. Crap, we're gonna go back and I'm gonna revert. So 267 is what she'd look like. My C3PO is faster than 267. Yep. Oh, and for those of you who don't remember, plus 20 speed.
Yeah.
So that's why when I looked, I'm like, yeah, it's over 267. Anyways, what would GK look like without his mods? So he's 266 right now. So we would slow him way down. All right, so let's try and put mods on Padme without taking mods off GK. We'll sort by speed for now. Yeah, not taking any mods off. All right.
You got a purple purple square.
Right here?
No, down one more underneath Elder. I thought you were saying without taking mods off characters.
Without taking mods off characters that matter. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, Akbar doesn't matter.
Yeah, but Akbar's mods poop, and this mod's way better.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, taking a mod off of, well, maybe we keep it on Jolie. What does this mod look like? Yeah, maybe we take this mod. We'll just take this mod for now. Yeah, I don't, maybe. This one's solid. This one even has health in the secondary. This one's solid. Health primary. All right. 271. Is 271 good enough? No, 271's faster than him, right? Yeah, 271's faster than you. Faster than you. Or no, it's not faster than you. You're 275. Sorry, this is super tedious, and I apologize for anybody who doesn't find this interesting. But if you didn't find this interesting, why would you start watching? All right. So what's the slow? I need to get her under 266. That's the number we're looking for. I want to get her slower than 266 because GK is good. GK's mods are the way they are good with Jedi Revan, Padme, right? He's flexible. I also don't want to take 60 mods off of him because shit, right? So I'm pretty solid. I'm pretty sold on Kenobi's mods the way they are. If anybody was curious, it is a tenacity cross, health circle, defense triangle, defense diamond, offense square, and speed triangle. I didn't have a good speed. I didn't have a good protection triangle or protection arrow or anything. But this has flat protection, percent protection in the secondary, so it's fine. I guess if you were curious on his overall stats, 61k health pool, 58k protection pool, plus 119 speed, 91 tenacity, and 56.7% armor, and 52.8% resistance. Again, only relic 1. I have not. If you haven't heard my spiel, I don't interact with relics because I don't want to inflate the top end of my roster. I want to build up the middle of it to promote better matchmaking. I have my meta team relic, and I have my meta counter relic. From that point on, it's not a huge deal. Because anything that's relic, you can beat with the proper counter. So, all right, so 265 is the number we're shooting for here.
Right.
With health. Like, right, we want to maximize for health as well as shoot for 265.
Chicken says because he already has 10 R7s.
All right, now look here, bitch. That's the wrong one. Gear tier. Now look here. I only have 15 Gear 13s. I have 3 Relic 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Relic 3s, and pretty much everything else is Relic 1. Except for Thrawn. That was an accident. That was actually an accident. No, I hit the upgrade button. They don't make you confirm upgrades for relics.
No, they don't. Oh shit! No, fuck.
No, seriously, I actually double tapped his upgrade button, so he's relic 2. Yeah, I don't actually have that many relics. Like I said, I relic my Darth Revan team, which I put on defense and arena. I relicked my meta counter, which is CLS, and then I relicked my second meta team or whatever. That's also a fleet in JKA, Snips, and GK.
And even Bosk.
Well, the Houndstooth is good. But as you can see, I'm not really interacting with relics because I don't want to. I have made the decision to, if you look at my favorites, I'll show you again one more time. If you look at my favorites, I'm farming Cruise Node because I don't want to interact with relics. I'd rather get Shard Shop currency and push all of these tunes to Gear 12 than start pushing tunes to Gear 13. See, look at all the work I have to do still. Maybe not Ewoks or Troopers. Maybe that's bad. Maybe this is the
well,
cutoff,
Troopers you might
right?
eventually want to get to Gear 12.
They're not a high priority.
Yeah, not a high priority right now. Shock T,
but you know what I mean? Like,
Shock T, you're gonna need Gear 12 for the G Money event.
Yeah, Plo for his ship. What I'm saying is, basically from this line up, except for Karth. Karth can stay Gear 11 forever.
Karth treatment.
Yes. But the rest of these I want to take to Gear 12, and I want to take their key pieces to Gear 13, like B1, B2. I want to take the Triumvirate eventually, Grandmaster Yoda eventually, Finn eventually I want to take to Gear 13. I think he'd be a cool one.
He's a beast. Heinze has a Gear 13 Finn, and he hits hard.
I almost sliced a couple of Malik's mods today.
Ooh, that would be bad juju.
Yeah, because I'm not going to have a 7-star Malik. Anyways, going back to the remodding, I just kind of wanted to go over why I'm not interacting with relics. I have too many projects to work on to bother interacting with relics right now. So, 265 is still the target?
Yeah.
Just double checking, it's been a bit. Yep, 265 is the target on Padme.
And we got her down to 267, I believe.
Yep. So we want to go health with speed. Sort by speed. I don't mind taking one off of zombie. What are you? Oh, you're solid. You have percent health. 1 second. I succeed this for his survivability. We'll actually go see right now if we can replace that mod. That's probably important.
I was gonna say that might be what if I'm not mistaken, that was the mod that you used to keep him from getting guard.
No, it was adding this protection triangle.
Oh, that's right.
It was adding a protection triangle and a protection circle, because he had a health circle and a defense triangle.
That's right.
So I had to remod him with protection to get him. Well, either that or 15 pieces.
And now you're
right?
potatoing.
I decided. I don't think so. I think that's on you.
Okay.
Anyways, we're gonna see if we can keep him the same speed. So, health, diamond, speed. What's in his secondary? I guess it's not a huge thing. Sort by speed. That's 18. I guess we could speed him up. Potency, tenacity, and health. All right, yeah, we can do that. Crap. All right. I'm pretty sure this still stays under, but that's 116k. All right. We actually need to do this first because I'm sick of switching back and forth between screens. 115. All right, that's still good. Just had to double check. So we're going to take Scion's Diamond. Scion's Diamond. That even gives him a touch more potency, too, and tenacity. All right. So, if we're committing to this, that means you get this. I'm not going to sign that one yet. Traveling to 18. You have flat health. That's probably good. Protection, health. This one. Let's try it. Can we drop his health? It's offense. That's health. 275. Can we make this slower? Tenacity, maybe? What does this look like? 268. Let's look up here. It's 13. This is health percent. With protection.
265.
Yeah, well. All right. Double checking some stuff. Yeah, no other real health crosses sliced. All right. So if we actually put this on her, what can we downgrade this to? What are you? 10? All right. $257. All right. We got it at 257. How close am I? Not very close. Whatever. We may put some effort into 6Eing this last mod on her at some point. But that was kind of I don't expect this to go well. Just for reference, I don't expect this to actually go well. If I only got a turn. All right. Stupid. Used all her. Boop. Not dead. Haha. All right, dead.
Not dead, and there he goes.
Well, at least we can stun, but it's going to eat all of our... Yikes. Yikes! All right, we died. All right. It kind of worked. In all fairness, Absolution probably has better mods than literally anybody I've ever fought in GM. For those curious, yeah. For those, and his Malik's 1 speed faster. But yeah, I got some other remodding to do, so I'll give it back to DPK for now.
Alright, so now that we've got the basic gist of it, obviously we're not going to try to match your speeds. Actually, I'm going to do the same thing and switch to the mods page. So
no, that's cool, chicken. Daddy duty's important, dude.
It is. Do what you do, man.
It's having a hard time following just verbal. Oh yeah. Okay, the showing. Yep. Okay. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat. No, I don't want to take anything off B1's mods because my Grievous team, while it's not geared, they're clocked correctly.
Right.
That's why I didn't want to pull mods off B1, is because before this last GA lock-in, I went out of my way to air quotes lock in their turn order to make sure that like B1 went first, essentially. I wish I had 10 R7s, chicken. That'd be fantastic. But yeah, that's basically how I remod my characters. The problem is that now I'm gonna have to spend another 10 minutes remodding, because it's not just putting a new mod onto the next character. Because when I replace Spirit's mod, I have to put her back to like 305 or 275 because she's 300. Anyways, because I want her to be 1 speed slower than Asajj on defense. So, anyways, there's a lot more that goes into it when you're pulling mods off people, and yeah, B1's not gear 12, so I can't put 6Es on him. So I'm kind of hamstrung on pulling mods off of some of my characters. Kind of like DPK is going to be a little hamstrung because he can't use 6E mods on his Padme right now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same concept. I need to make sure that I don't gut characters that I can't.
Oh, hey. I just have a 16 speed health circle just laying around.
Dude, I have a couple like 14 speed things just hanging out. I have a defense. I have a defense primary cross with 14 speed just hanging out in my inventory because no one needs it. Eventually, I'll find somebody who wants a crit damage set with a defense primary on the cross.
5 potency offense.
That one's solid.
Off of EP.
Oh, never mind. 5 speed. For some reason, in my head it said 15.
No,
But anyways,
I mean,
what I was saying,
Scion's
the
got the
point
best mod technically. I could put this on there, and it's got a chance to keep slicing.
Yeah. But you kind of go. I hope everyone that was watching kind of paid attention to, like, when I mod a character, it's for a specific team. I was modding the Padme team for a specific turn order versus a specific team. I think that's important to. I think that's important to understand when you're remodding your characters. Is what are you actually remodding them for?
Right.
So.
Okay, we're sorted by speed. Wanted to make sure. Okay, well, this is gonna go on Padme.
Ooh, did you find a good one?
13 speed. That was chilling on Magna.
Yeah, I have that happen. I don't want to say too often, but fairly often. I'll slice some mod and then I'll just never move it, and then I'll be looking like you were, and I'll find it, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's neat."
We've got a 10 speed protection. We've got flat health. We'll go with this one because that has a chance to slice up. We'll go this. What do we got? What do we got? Why does 5... What? Oh, that's a crit chance. That's a...
Wah, wah.
That's an
Sorry,
inch.
I was fixing Jolie's mods because I had to pull a mod off Docker for Jolie, and I have to go fix Docker's mods because I took like 3 mods off of.
That's what I'm talking
her
about.
now.
Also, so you guys know, you definitely want to mod your Hoda for crit chance. Crit chance triangle. Absolutely. I think I threw that on there just for the speed.
Yeah, I have a health triangle on him.
It.
Yeah. Well, let me rephrase that. I put a health triangle on him when I realized that Hoda was holding a crit damage triangle with 11 speed.
Protection.
And that was a big yikes. Just filter by health percent because you want a health primary.
Oh, oops.
There you go. That'll make this significantly smaller of a pool to look at.
You do not want to take speed away. Yeah, so that's... Yeah, 9 speed is all I'm going to get, so that mod's pretty much tapped.
That's gross.
It is what it is. Is this 10 speed protection? No, we don't want that one. What's GBA's? I think we'll keep that diamond health. $15, $10. This mod is identical. What? Can't be right. Yeah, that's
Probably is.
literally identical.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, because you already have that one tentatively equipped, right?
Did I? I don't remember.
Mm.
Okay, I might
It's,
have. Okay,
it's
that
probably
and that.
tentatively equipped, and then when you switch
Okay,
Windows,
so yeah.
because the UI on mods is so great, it just
Uh,
showed up as the same mod back in your inventory,
yeah. So we're
right? Because
gonna
the
click
UI is so good.
click confirm. Just make sure. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's what that was. So
Yeah,
yeah.
don't mind, the UI of mods is fantastic, guys.
That I'm sorry, that made me have a brain fart. I'm like, I have literally identical.
246 is real. 246 is solid. Now you need to get your rest of your team. If you're gonna try and kill Malik, you need to get the rest of your team faster than that.
Right. So let's go under this jabroni.
Play-Doh face. I think we're calling him Play-Doh face now.
Potato face, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, chicken. I know the mouse is laggy. Bear with me. I do have some. I have to do some hardware upgrading. I have to get a better graphics card. So soon, TM. uh, Defaults. Confirm.
Yeah, I'm kind of busy fixing the damage I did to my mods.
So if we need to, we need to speed up Anakin then.
You need to speed up everyone.
Let's.
I suppose Ahsoka only needs to be like 247 or 197.
Well, so let's go. I also want to redo R2's mods. So let's go to let's do GK first, because
Yikes.
I have
Sorry.
him meant for tanking. I got a tenacity cross on him. You know, it's this was, I haven't remodded him since I think JKR. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, chicken. I can't do it from my phone, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to make do with as it is. So we'll go. So turn order wise, where do we want Kenobi to sit? We got 246 on Padme.
Hey! Did you fix the video? Because it says no video, just our faces. Which means
What?
when I gave you back. Yeah. So you're not actually you don't actually have your screen being shared right now.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
God. There we go.
That's why your mouse is laggy and everything. There we go.
Is that
That should be better.
Is that better? Sorry, guys. All right. So, GK, we've got Padme to 246. We want anything above 250 for GK. So, we'll go there.
Or you can just like make your Padme like zero out the speed on your Padme.
So the same speed as Padme on GK?
No. Make your Padme like have zero speed. That way, literally everything's faster than it. You could probably manage that.
I mean, I could, but let's see.
Looked over the couch, was like, where's our child? Apparently, she's in her room with the light on.
Okay, Lily went to her room and fell asleep?
Apparently. I don't know when,
Oh, interesting.
but apparently. So, can you go fix her? And put her in her sleeping bag and stuff while I make her lunch for tomorrow? No, too far for the door. What?
See, this is still punishment for you not getting her water.
Hold on.
I'll get it.
Sorry. Not really sorry, though. Alright. Health percent. It's a pain in the ass to fix these characters. Alright, chat, what's more important on DACA? Offense or crit chance? Yeah, but your rig is good, chicken. Like, there's a huge difference. Right? Like, your rig is actually good. Like, you have a gaming rig, I believe, and DPK is working off of, like, a regular rig. I mean, that's solid. Hopefully the baby goes to sleep soon. I need to actually do, like... I actually need to do Strike Force stuff. So while DPK's away, I'm going to do some... I can't even share the screen because he's away, because it won't override what he's doing over there. I think he's back. Shh.
Oh, so you have a sex bot chicken. That's interesting. Alright.
So Chicken will find this funny. Our last Alliance War opponent in Strike Force just sent me an alliance request. Right, that's like right up there when you lose in TW, your opponent just like tries to snipe your like 3 best players or whatever.
Yeah. So I could take the speed arrow off Padme, still give her 11 speed, a little bit of potency, and have a health arrow on her.
You do you, man.
So 227.
Yeah, I mean, that's still faster than your Anakin. Again, that's why I said, what do you want to use this for? If you're looking for all-purpose use, you need to get your Padme as fast as possible, right? So if you're looking for all-purpose use, you want to try and get your Padme over 300.
Which that won't happen because at
You can't physically do it.
at gear 11, yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, no, I know. I guess what I'm saying is, like, so my Padme had, like, leftover mods on her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just leftover 6E mods that, like, had health primaries or whatever. I put, like, I put some decent speed mods on her, but, like, nothing absurd. There's, like, plus 120 speed on a speed set or something. So nothing, like, ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I mean. Like, I wanted to mod her correctly for the team. Because if I'm going to be using her for Malik, because, like, for going into this GAC, I want to use CLS versus General Skywalker, which means I'm going to need Padme versus Darth Revan, which means I'm going to need to mod her to beat Darth Revan. Or at least get to the
Well,
point
see,
where
that's
First
the
Order
thing. I
can
don't
clean up
really
Darth
need
Malik.
her to beat Darth Revan. This,
You will.
well, eventually, yes, but I want to make that's at least a month and a half down the road.
Why is that? You don't plan on beating a Darth Revan for a month and a half?
If I need to beat a Darth Revan, I have a Darth Revan. I mean, so.
I know, I was giving you a hard time, buddy.
No, it's fine. I get it.
Today is the 23rd. Next week. Hell yeah. That's a solid rig, chicken. Huge fan.
What the frick? Hold on. Fives has an 18 speed crit chance triangle, and I don't know why.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I do like weekly maintenance on my mods.
I usually do too.
I don't generally have Alright.
There we go. Alright, I made Jedi Knight Revan 2 speed faster.
How fast is your Jedi Revan now? Like 295 or something?
275.
Oh. I read your number wrong.
So I guess.
Also, why does your R2 have offense? I mean speed instead of offense.
Because I haven't so literally most of these characters I haven't remodded in a very long time.
Oh. That's fair, I guess. Do you have depth and offense mods by any chance? Like, do you have good speeds?
Not really.
So I was gonna say, if you can speed up
I
like your Anakin or Ahsoka, probably worth it.
I've got. I guess I shouldn't say I don't, but I do. I have decent ones.
Wait, are those all your speed secondaries?
Yeah.
Those are all of your offense mods with speed secondaries?
Yes.
Do you just have like a bajillion speed mods in your inventory? Sorry, I'm just... I just know that you said that you hit the mod
Oh,
cap a
hold
couple
on.
weeks ago, and
So
I was...
here, let me default this out and unassign mods.
No, don't unassign mods.
But
Okay.
this event
No,
mods, mostly a lot. I mean, there are
yeah,
a
mostly...
lot of speed mods in there because
Yeah,
that's
so speed and health. I was just curious where the depth of your mods were. Like I said, mine are in speed and crit damage. That's where I tried to keep most of my mod depth.
right.
Damage dealers and speed. You get a ton of health mods. I have a ton of health mods too, but you get those for free, so I never have to farm them.
Yeah, I don't farm those.
That's why I was asking, because it seemed like you had like a light number of like offense and crit damage mods. So I was just curious.
I usually actually have uh, like in my GAs, I usually have the highest uh, offense mod numbers by a good
Yeah,
margin usually.
well, that's offense. That's flat offense secondaries, though, right?
Yeah,
I don't know why they measure that stat still.
I mean they haven't adjusted it since Relics came out.
Well, I would argue that like you didn't want flat offense back during Gear 12 like +5 either. You were looking more for percents.
Well,
Like
during +5 you kind of did because your Gear 12 +5 wasn't getting added to the mod bonuses.
yes, but what I'm saying is that at Gear 12 they're even, right?
Oh yeah, no,
Percents and yeah, so once we got Gear 12 +5, a lot of in mods 2.0, offense percent sliced to 6E way better, right? So that's why I said they're both even, right? Flat and percent, but percent slice is way better at Gear 12.
yeah,
Uh, to 6E, I mean. That's what I was referring to.
yeah.
What does
Boba.
my R2? What does my R2 look like? Uh, I'm gonna be kind of sad if mod 6D give a boost to protection primaries, because I've definitely been prioritizing health circles. All right, let's see.
I got R2 to 248 but he is squishy. That's 69. Now I gotta go. Well, I don't usually use him on CLS, so I think that'll be fine. But I got him to 41-16 special offense.
Yep.
So I know that's usually 4K is usually the number you want to hit for him. At least if I remember correctly. So
I don't know what number you want to hit. Let me check the offense on mine real quick. Yeah, mine only has like 38K, but my R2 also has like 98 extra speed.
Yeah.
I sacrificed a little damage for speed.
I want to see how much actually added that was. I got 91 speed on him, 400 and, or sorry, 719 special offense.
How much physical offense? Oh wait, is he a special damage dealer or a physical damage dealer? Physical damage.
Physical, that doesn't deal damage.
No,
So
he
he's
does both.
So
Yeah, I have mine special damage at 5,800, 5,600, and his regular at 3,500.
okay. So I have 25 and 41.
Okay.
But I got him faster. So
Yeah, mine. The thing I love about my R2 is that he has an offense arrow.
man, mine has a speed arrow.
Yeah, I really love.
I mean, oh shit. Oops.
Mine is my R2 is 252. He's gear 12 plus 3. 252 or 255. This is 5610, and his physical offense is 3499. Not saying that you need to match those numbers, just kind of giving you a
No.
ballpark for where my R2 is, and I use him with like JTR, CLS, and
Alright, so
all right.
Let's go snips. Let's mod snips, because I'm not... Kind of just threw mods at her.
Yeah.
Because I went... Actually...
I'm still fixing the mess that was my Padme remod.
Oh yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
Uh,
So, actually... Shit.
what about shit now?
She's a physical. Physical. Okay. So, her mods. She's physical damage dealer. I've got her crit damage maxed without 6E, obviously. Thank you. But she's got a plus 854 offense set on her.
Hold on, I'm coming back over.
But
She's slow AF. Slow AF.
But she'll hit like a truck.
Does she?
She actually does.
Isn't she like gear 11?
No, she's gear 12.
Oh, okay. What's her offense?
3502.
Mine's gear 13, but I'm going to try and make the adjustment. Okay, that's not awful. How much do you have added?
854. I don't know.
Oh, wait, there.
So she's got in crit chance 57. Yeah, I don't have great crit chance on her, but she's got full crit damage. So I can change this. This is
Well, I was going to say, at gear 13, I only have 1,091 damage on her, because she's a physical damage dealer.
yeah, that's
And, which isn't like a ton. I don't have a crap ton of offense on her. I mean, I do have a, right, she still has plus 22% offense or whatever. Whatever, crit chance up to like 82%. That was like the important part. I like to get their crit chance over 80% if I'm going to put a crit damage set on them.
right. Yeah, right now mine's 57. So that's well, and like I said, that's why I'm doing this, because I kind of just threw mods at her. So
I usually do that with my women too. I just kind of throw mods at them and see what sticks.
let's go crit chance percentage. Secondaries. 2.56. That brings you up to 60. Where you have defense cross. Well, that's not really much of a change. We got here potency, crit chance.
Well, I spent some crystals to 6E that circle on Padme. So now it's 19 speed with 16% health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I got a roll on her square, too, with percent health up to 2.05%.
Oh, hey, Greedo, let me take that mod from you.
Alright, we're almost done. I have like one more character to fix, but it's like
66.
not ancillary, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Ooh, I don't. What does Chewie
Health.
have?
Oh, wait.
No,
Whoa,
Chewie
whoa,
has an
whoa.
offense. That's actually a badass mod on Chewie. Alright.
Almost have my mods fixed. Woo!
You don't by chance know what Mom's email address is, right?
Not right offhand.
Okay.
What is an
I
email
can't remember what her
address?
Gmail is.
So I got it up to 66.5% crit chance with what I have in inventory, keeping crit damage, crit chance sets, and she didn't really lose any speed. No, I want that crit chance. Well, let's see. Yes. Blue. Offense cross. Oh, hey. She'll speed up and have more crit chance. Alright, Paplu, sorry, buddy. Oh, that braces hit. Ugh. Breaks the crit damage set. Well, I got her to 80. You know what? I'm actually okay with that because, well, there's a little bit of damage, but it doesn't really matter because it's not a crit damage set. Keep the crit damage. I've got a crit damage triangle on her.
Oh. Never mind.
So what are you thinking I should go with? Because I can get her crit chance up, but it'll break the crit damage set. Balloon.
All right. I don't like the broken set. I think you want an offense set or a crit damage set on her to maximize her usability.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. That's what I was thinking.
Like, I definitely think you want a crit. I mean, I could see a crit chance triangle if you needed it to, like, get her crit chance up and to get her speed up. Remember, she gets plus 50 speed from her unique. So, whatever her speed is, add 50.
It's like 175.
So she's 225.
No, I'm saying after bonuses.
Oh. Is that fat? That's slower than your Padme, right?
Yes. So, let's see. Let's go here.
Sorry, I was finishing a mod and getting yelled at. Oh, yelled is a strong word.
Talked sternly to.
Well, having a conversation loudly from the basement to the top of the stairs. That's why I muted myself.
Okay.
In the words of Luke Bryan talking to Dude Perfect, let's come up with some kind of archery thing with ATVs. You know, something that make my insurance guy real nervous. Love it.
I feel like that was just a her thing.
Yeah. I didn't get it either. It's okay.
Yep.
You didn't understand that?
It was a joke.
Oh,
The joke is it's not that funny.
it's okay. Your wrong opinion is fine. We have differences in comedy or amusement.
Don't make me go back to why we call it Wednesday, right? Like it's not called Wednesday because of you specifically. It's because of a specific conversation involving Ladypool and a bunch of guys.
Oh wow. I'm gonna let's slice that. Oh hey. That'll go on Ahsoka.
So if you want to put this on defense, you just want to speed Padme up. If you want to use it on offense, basically what I did is I made Padme like the fastest, but not by much.
Right.
That's how I used her. So basically it went Padme, then C3PO, so Padme basic or Padme kick or whatever. Padme C3PO GK because then everyone had buffs, so GK could call his mass assist right off the gate.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that's
So
how I modded it for beating because she can 4v5 any team not named Revan or Grievous.
well, and that's the thing. I was like, I'm not gonna use her. I would be nice to use on Grievous, but I don't
Against
need
Grievous,
to.
you need her at least gear 12. Otherwise, she'll die. She is good against Grievous. It's messy, but I have 3 gear 13s on my team, and I add Plo Koon for the defense up, and yeah, I beat Grievous pretty consistently. It's a low banner win.
Like I would be fine with this being just like maybe even just like a Night Sister counter, or something just to add to my. I can keep it for offense to beat most teams, or I can put it on defense and be annoying. Like right now, I've got
So basically
a
what you
lot
want
of
is
offense on her at like 36.
Well, none of them need a ton of offense, if I'm being completely honest with you. Like, it's almost a fallacy to load them with offense at a certain point because the courage does all the work. So you really just want to get their primaries right, and you can upgrade their mods as you go. Like, for example, when you saw my Anakin and Ahsoka having full 6E mods, they didn't have full 6E mods when they started, and I think on Anakin, the only mod he kept through my entire mod process of him was his crit damage triangle. Right? But as I kept farming mods and slicing mods, his mod set got better. Right? So the trick is to mod them correctly the first time.
Right.
And they don't even have to be super optimal if you're not using them to beat something else. So you basically just like on Anakin, I have a potency cross because I don't have an offense cross, which is whatever. I don't care.
Right.
But you ideally want an offense cross, health circle, crit damage triangle, speed arrow. Right, so just do that on a crit chance, crit damage set, and then slowly upgrade over time.
Well, that's the
how
thing.
I did Han. That's how I did Han. That's how I did Chewie. That's how I do most of my teams that I'm slow building.
Well,
So by the time you're done gear 13ing your Anakin, Ahsoka, GK, by the time all 3 of those are gear 13, you'll probably have their mods done then. Right? Because like when I was building Anakin and Ahsoka, I farmed crit damage mods for like 4 days, and then I sliced everything up.
Yeah,
it was a process. It took me like 3 weeks to gear 13, or took me over a month to gear 13 to 3 of them, or at least Anakin. It took about 3 weeks for Anakin and Ahsoka, and those 3 weeks were spent making their mods better.
Right.
And to quote Brainkill, those trickle down modnomics, man. Once you make one of their mods better, you put that mod on somebody else to make them better, and so on.
Well, and that's the thing. Like I was saying, I really don't need I don't have a specific use for it right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can you have to remember I was using her at 6-star, gear 11 in GA. That's why I was talking about the mods I was slowly upgrading. But I was using her, gear 12 Anakin plus gear 12 plus 3, gear 12 plus 3 Ahsoka, and gear 12 I don't even know if they had their. No, they just had bayonets. It was Anakin and Ahsoka with their bayonets. Gear 11 Padme at 6-star, and then Gear 12 +5 GK. And I was using that in GAC to beat everything not named Revan at the time.
Right.
This was like before Grievous was silly, but yeah, after that, like she still beat Grievous back then. Now with Relic, she doesn't.
Right.
But my point still stands that like if you make her fastest, followed by like GK and or C3PO, in no particular order, those two. My C3PO is faster just because I use C3PO in a bunch of different places, and his speed works on all three teams the way he is.
Right.
Right. He on the team where Padme was a little faster, he went after Padme. He was last in the turn order on CLS, so he called everyone to assist after they all used specials. And on JTR, he went second, which was also important. Because JTR would call BB-8 to assist, and then C-3PO would call BB-8 to assist. You know, and you just get a lot more DPS that way.
Okay. So I usually use C3PO on CLS.
Well, what I'm saying is this team works 4v5.
Right.
Yep.
And that's kind of just what I need it to be.
Yep. It's in my squad loadouts as a 4v5 team. The way it is at 4v5 is Grievous, and you can sometimes add a fifth if they have like a high relic Grievous. I just needed to get Padme's speed correct so I could actually compete against my opponent's my opponent's Darth Revans.
Right.
Well, also worth noting, I didn't say this, I guess, but Absolution has a offense cross, health circle, crit damage triangle on his Darth Revan, and his Bastila has a health circle, potency cross, and crit damage triangle. So he has like basically plus 160 sets on them with perfect primaries.
Oh, nice.
So that's why I said, like, don't. I try and pick him or a couple other guys who have like really nutters mods, because we have some guys in our shard that have really, really fast mods, but like protection triangle style mods, right? Defense triangle, right? So there are a few people who are a little slower, but have better primaries who are going to be a lot harder to beat in Grand Arena. Because that's what I'm going to do with my Darth Revan team after I figure out what's next. Because my Darth Revan is just I'm gonna mod them correctly, like correct primaries, etc. Slow them down a bunch and move on with my life.
Right. I think that's what I'm waiting for, honestly.
Yep.
So as of right now, we'll go. I have Ahsoka right now. She's got 137 speed, but 30 plus 1,000 set offense. And I feel like that's kind of what I want right now. She doesn't need to be fast because she's getting the next Zeta. And once she starts assisting...
Well, again, it goes... So the turn order is important for a couple of reasons. What I was saying is my entire team was all within like 15 speed of one another. So Padme would go first, and then all 5 of them would take a turn before my opponents did. So against teams like Bounty Hunters, you're like, all right, give everyone a buff. GK call mass assist to kill one of them. Ahsoka with protection up, right? Anakin with then uses his AOE or whatever right after C-3PO goes, and then he gives more protection up to Ahsoka, who then has courage and then uses her big triple hit. So by the time that 4v5 team, once they finally got a turn, it was now 4v2 or 4v3.
Right.
Right. That's why I was saying, like, you need to get their speeds closer together. Even if Padme is going to be faster, you need to get the speeds a lot closer together.
Okay. I can probably do that because I slowed Padme down. She's 227.
Okay. This is okay. And full disclosure for anybody who watches this after the fact is like, "Oh my God, Dagger, you're an idiot." This is how you 4v5 B teams like Django, Bosk, Night Sisters, teams like that. You want your team to go in succession. So against Night Sisters, you'd be like, kill your DACA once, kill your DACA twice, kill your DACA a third time, go. You know what? You kind of get what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of how you want this team to operate. Because once you get the courage, you just want to take a bunch of turns with courage.
Pen, basket. Look at me. Front left section of the basket should have a pen in it. Has a silver top.
Turn this light off.
What?
Can you turn the light off?
No, it's fine.
Oh. Alright, and I'm back. Had to find a pen. Alright. 27. Let's see how fast we can get GK. Sort by speed. Right. Ooh, that's a good mod. Put that there. Alright, 193. GK. So. Alright. Alright. Speed. What do we got on Basti? 14 speed. Oh, that's an offense mod. Okay, that's already equipped. Stengars. We'll go with Karth. What's this? 10 speed. Protection, tenacity, protection. Oh, that's a good mod. Do that. Right. 13, protection, defense. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll go that. He's got tenacity, 9 speed. Let's see if we can find another tenacity cross. Oh, we have a tenacity cross. 9 speed, that's 4 speed.
So apparently Cardi B's in Fast and the Furious 9.
I'm sorry, that doesn't really matter to me. Hey, there we go.
I'd like to point out to you that my last 3 opponents in GAC had really terrible mods, and they were all better than yours.
No, I disagree.
Don't insult my toys. I won't insult yours. I made it like 2 weeks without insulting your mods, dude. Come on, I've been trying.
We'll go. Let's put this on there because that has a chance to slice more.
Yeah, if you're not planning, where else do you use GK? Because like my GK is modded for like 3 different teams all at once.
Oh, I got him at 216. So, I mean, I'm building the Padme squad, so he was gonna go there.
Okay. Well, I mean, like I'm just saying, like mine just happens to be modded. Like the tenacity cross is there for like a couple other places I use him. Like I use him. I sometimes use him under CLS. I sometimes use him under Jedi Knight Revan. I mean, obviously, I use him a lot under Padme too, almost exclusively in GAC. I might add. I almost exclusively use him in GAC under Padme.
Mm-hmm.
But there are times when like I won't be using Padme, for example, and there'll probably be times in the future where I pull him off the team for other things. Like in Territory Wars, for example, I used Padme, Anakin, like Plo Koon, and a bunch of other like bad Galactic Republic characters because Courage does literally all the work for you, right? And I was
Right.
able to take GK and I was able to move him to a different team because I put Ahsoka on my Rex team with Shakti, etc. Right. So there are times I break up my team and GK has to go somewhere else. So he has the tenacity cross for that. Because I like having a tenacity cross on him under being under.
Well, no, that's that's why I specifically sorted for tenacity cross.
Oh no! I know. That's why I was asking. Like, where else do you use him? Because if you're modding him under Padme, he doesn't need a tenacity cross because there's 3 cleanses on the team
Yeah, well,
or
that's
2
true.
cleanses on the team.
Right.
Right.
We can.
So he also gets He gets debuff immunity. at a point too, right? So again, not saying that you have to like mod him a certain way, but under Padme he doesn't need the tenacity cross.
Right.
And under Jedi Revan, you wanted him to have like a protection circle and a protection triangle and a protection cross, right?
Right.
You wanted him to be slow but still like super tanky. So that's what I said. Like I have him like as like I have him modded for versatility. He's not like an A plus anywhere, but he's going to be a B. He has B level mods for the team, right? For his
Right.
purpose on the team everywhere.
So I can get him to 226 as
How
one of
fast
the
is your Padme?
227. I can probably move a mod on Padme.
No, that's probably fine. Like I said, if you're gonna gut all your like, I'm waiting to remod my entire roster until we find out what the next meta is going to be. I'll have to mod my meta counter unless it's already modded.
Well, and
Because
that's so.
I've been holding off a little bit on
Completely gutted my mods. I've definitely like fives. I don't know why fives had so much speed on him. He had 2 pretty high speed mods. I was like, what the?
I'd almost argue Rex needs 0 speed. Well, maybe not 0. He needs some speed because everybody needs some speed. But he gains 15% turn meter from his 1 Zeta. So if you're going to build the 501st team, he gains 15% turn meter whenever somebody gets hit. That's not him.
Right.
And you don't actually want him taunting all that much because you want somebody else to die first. So then he sacrifices himself to die for them.
Alright, we need to find a triangle for Treya. What is this?
Yeah, I mean, I like protection on her.
Yeah. Boba Fett.
I will say this: I've been very lucky with +10s in my life playing this game.
Yeah.
So it makes me very, and it again, this is not like it makes me appreciate the amount of effort and the small. Well, +10s aren't really luck. +10s are like just attrition. +15s are kind of luck, but +20s are definitely just attrition and like volume. But yeah, like man, the number of +10s I have, just knowing that I can put like +60 speed on a character feels really good when I'm remodding. I'll just kind of say that, and like I struggle to appreciate it sometimes until you know somebody doesn't have 335 +10s. Oh wow, you're gutting Bastila Sean's mods?
Oh, yeah.
I could probably do that. My Jedi Revan mods probably has way better mods than it deserves. Considering the only two characters that matter are Jedi Revan and Grandmaster Yoda.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to be part of my remod, is like gutting the mods on that team. Because Bastila actually has like +130 speed for no real reason.
That one. +10.
Also, another important distinction, I guess, for like when you're modding teams, I guess. We'll have to talk about this more like in a different video or something. But you mod a team much differently when you use it in Arena than when you mod it in other places, because when you were using Jedi Revan in Arena, you had to model your characters a very specific way, and you had to add a bunch of speed to them because you needed them to
Right.
actually take a bunch of turns. But when
Yeah.
I'm using Jedi Revan in Grand Arena, I don't need any speed on my Bastila really, because I almost always like swap the Bastila, give buffs to Yoda, and then mark some. You know what I mean? Like I don't, when you're playing in Arena, right? Like against Jedi Revans, you needed your team to function a certain way. When your Jedi Revan isn't killing Jedi Revans or Darth Revans, or even Padmes or Grievuses like mine isn't, my mods don't need to be that good on the team. Which, like
Right.
you were saying, like you can gut them. So as long as your Grandmaster Yoda has
Well,
a bunch of
she had
offense,
like, I want to say like 115 plus speed. She doesn't need that.
yeah, like I would love to get my Stark up to 280. I would love for my Stark to be 300 after the bonus. Right, like I would love to move all of my team's mods up. That's why I can't wait for the stupid speed meta to be over, so I can like put that potency cross on Darkside Bastila. Because right now she has a protection cross that I want to put onto Thrawn. And then Thrawn has a really filthy tenacity cross that I want to put onto like Malik.
Right.
But because of the way the meta is currently and how Arena works, I can't really take the great mods off one of my teams I climb with, because I climb with 3 different teams. I climb with Darth Revan, Padme, and CLS. CLS is mostly for the Darth Revans I can't outspeed, and Padme is for the Grievous Separatist teams or the Padme mirrors. And then sometimes, actually, I've been climbing with Traya a lot lately too. I think we talked about this. I showed you one of the battles.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually been enjoying climbing with Traya again in Arena. Did you know that you could just like pick on all the Padmes in your arena by just like climbing on them with Traya?
I wish I could. I wish I had more people that ran Padme.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of like Shakti nuke teams. There's a bunch of Shakti. There's some 501st teams with like Shakti and Jedi Anakin, and then there's some Padme teams in my arena where you just have. Yeah, you just. So if you isolate Rex and kill him, 5 doesn't die. I don't know if that's a bug. That's what happens.
That checks out.
But anyways, what I'm saying is like that being able to climb with basically whatever I want in arena feels really good.
Yeah.
And the downside is that that team I use in arena uses Darkside Bastila with Traya.
Right.
That's like the one downside. Is like I can't really use it as a reliable Padme counter in Grand. Well, I still can. Because again, most Padme teams I see in Grand Arena aren't arena teams. And even if they are arena teams, they probably have worse mods than those people in mine.
Right, Dengar. Alright, Karth.
This stream's been going on for a while, so before we like go way too far,
Yeah.
Once you fix your mods, we can kind of call it a stopping point. Because I know it's almost midnight where you live.
Yeah. That's kind of why I'm just doing this.
And I know you got stuff to do tomorrow, so I'm just kind of looking out.
No, you're good.
I don't even have mods on my Greedo.
Well, I actually
don't
use
have
my I do use my Greedo.
Okay, I was say I took mods off every character I don't use. Not because I want to like lower my GP or anything, but because I don't want to. I just don't want to do it. I never hit my mod cap, and I never hit my mod inventory cap. So why would I do it?
Right.
Although I'm getting closer. I think I'm up to almost 300 mods in my inventory because I keep farming mods. But like, now that I've done my 16 teams, I'm no longer like modding teams. So basically, any mods that I find and I buy, I'm basically keeping at this point.
Right.
So we're almost back. Like again, we're back to the okay, time to slice everything mode,
Yeah.
or slice everything I want to slice, and then go farm more to find more that I want to slice. Because I have plenty of like, I basically take almost everything to green if it shows promise. If it makes you feel better, I think your Hoda's faster than mine.
Yeah, mine's also gear 12.
Yeah, mine's 5-star gear 10.
Sith Trooper. Right. His cross we do not want. Or his triangle.
And here's the thing, I don't feel bad about not having Wampa or Hoda, like 7-star, because I've used that I use my get to buy gear instead of Wampa or Hoda, which means now I'm in a better position to hoard for
Right.
Malik and General Skywalker, which feels really good because I have a pretty good like amount of like obviously the gear crunch affects me as much as anybody else. I'm not saying it doesn't, but I spent time gearing up characters with Get as opposed to buying Wampa and Hoda shards. So I don't feel quite as bad about my investment, especially seeing as that Hoda's really only a raid character and Wampa's been useless for about 6 months. Maybe long. Well, when did Nest come out? A year and a half ago? Wampa's been obsolete for about a year and a half.
Ooh, that's actually a juicy mod.
He's still okay. I just think Nest is way better.
That's actually a really good tank mod, other than the crit damage.
Well, outside of the crit damage and the potency primary, or the potency set, actually, that's a good mod outside of the set.
It's a great Sith Trooper mod.
Well, I was going to say, I'd actually want that on, like, Palpatine.
Yeah, but it doesn't have any speed.
Okay, have you read Palpatine's leadership or his basic? My Palpatine only has, like, 90 speed. My Palpatine's pretty slow, all things considered.
Tenacity, protection, health. Here, we'll go with that mod instead. Bastard.
Yeah. No, I mean, like...
No, you're fine. I'm just giving you shit.
Especially, like, you're going to... When you 6E that mod's going to be even more filthy when you 6E it, because they're all percent stats. You're going to get plus 6% damage, and then you're going to get all those percentages to, like, double.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's the other reason I wouldn't put it on Sith Trooper.
That's actually a really good tank mod as well. Like, you can take that IG-88 or 100,
that
whatever.
mod's solid. Yeah, your Grievous team's better than mine. Although I did just put a health arrow on my Grievous that's 6E.
What's his health at?
I don't know, 102,000.
He's got a little bit of work, but that's not bad.
I think his crit chance. I think his crit chance is like almost 70. So if I wanted to build like the nuke team, I could almost do it right now at Relic 1.
Oh. Nice.
Wait, what's his mastery? Is his mastery crit chance?
Yes.
If his mastery's crit chance, like
no, so
I don't actually need.
Here, let me back out of this CAD real quick. So
Yeah, it's crit chance. Awesome. Yeah, so my Grievous is going to have a really high crit chance. He just has no speed. He has plus 48 speed.
all right.
Are we doing something tomorrow? No, we're not doing anything tomorrow night, right?
Not that I. No, I don't believe so.
All right, so it's just the Vikings game and the Sith raid. Good. Good. I always have to like figure out like if I can actually participate in a Sith raid. It sucks.
Poor Dagger.
What? It happens like during my arena climb.
Alright. This one. Fear Guy says you suck at HSTR anyways.
Well, tell Fru Guy that I still score double he does in Heroic Sith, so I can't suck that fast.
Yeah, so my Grievous is 78.49. And that's with 138 health. Relic 7.
Yeah, that is correct, Chicken. We have been doing that almost every night this week. Planning how to take over the world once I'm world dictator.
So
Don't worry. Speed mods will now roll 25. If I'm world dictator, I promise. Speed mods will roll at 25%.
an actual 25%?
Yes, actual 25%. And all legendary characters will have the ability to unlock at 7 stars. Vote for me now.
You've got my vote.
But no, it's a tough time to be a Swugga player.
That it is. Alright, well. So you said Ahsoka gets plus 50 speed, right? Or no?
Yep.
Okay. She only gains 25. Oh,
Keep reading.
well, she has critical hit immunity. No mind.
Which
Gotcha.
she gets when Anakin is present. Yes.
Or when GK gets hit, or when
Yeah.
when anybody gets critted, GK
Yeah.
gives everybody crit.
Well, she starts with it, so she starts with the speed, and whenever somebody gets crit, she regains it.
Yeah, so that'll put her at plus 50. So that'll put her at 230. The only one that's not within the 220s is JK at 205.
Yeah.
So I feel like I feel comfortable with that the quote unquote Padme squad as it stands right now.
Yeah, I mean, eventually you'll do basically what I do, and you'll focus.
Yeah.
You'll focus farm the mods for the team, right?
Um,
You'll probably spend like a week farming crit damage mods. You doing like the 3 refreshes. You'll farm like
oh
5 days
yeah.
worth of that. Figure out what roll them, slice them.
Oh yeah. That's as soon as I get more of um, these screens sliced up. That's on my to-do list. Is I'm gonna go back to farming not speed mods but crit damage mods.
It's not that I don't want to farm speed mods because I do, but I'm basically on the
Yeah, no.
farm crit damage mods, farm tenacity mods plan.
Yeah, that's gonna be me. So let's roll a couple green mods. Sort by. Alright. Ooh, 5 speed. Here we go. We can slice 3 mods. Health.
Yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of. I'm basically just slicing
Plus
greens at this
3? You
point.
piece of shit. I have a good feeling about this one. For hitting protection. That's what I meant to say. Anyways, guys, thanks for sticking around. I'm gonna try to do more stuff like this. We're gonna try to do more stuff like this when we can. About doing mods and stuff. I kind of want to start just doing other than doing the stuff with Thunderwhack, make my own and Daggers videos about mods ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, definitely have some stuff in the pipelines we've been talking about. It's all about coordinating schedules and then getting somebody to edit. Nose goes, not me.
Yeah. That yeah.
So even with
The whole
chicken, absolutely. If you wanna do one of these once, you can hop on Zoom with us and we can just BS while we just remod your account.
I'm down with that, man.
Same. I'd like to do that when I do my entire like roster overhaul. It's gonna be real irritating.
Yeah, I actually want to do that pretty soon as well, because as you saw,
I'm waiting for the true meta to shift.
Yeah, that's
It's still Darth Revan, Padme, CLS. So those are my 3 best modded teams. Or I shouldn't say CLS. Not a lot of people use CLS, but he still beats every team in the game.
yeah.
So my CLS will continue to have good mods. So yeah, I mean, as long as those are the only 3 teams I need, like, why would I mod anything else? Once I get my Grievous team, I have my Grievous team modded, air quotes, right? They're not all Gear 12 yet, but I'm still upgrading their mods like we talked about already. So, like, as long as the meta stays like that, why would I remod my whole roster? But once I can, like, start gutting some of my other teams, like, when episode 9 comes out, I think we're going to see a hard shift in the meta.
Yeah.
And when we see that hard shift, I won't be getting the legendary character probably, or the journey character, or the epic confrontation, or whatever they do, because I'm not spending money.
Because FUCG.
Yeah, I mean, if you're on Ian's server, you see me pop in about once every couple days, say "fuck you, CG," just obligatory, like, I'm angry at you.
Yeah.
But no, like, so when that happens, I'm gonna need to mod my counter for that arena team, and when I do that, I won't need Darth Revan anymore.
So
I can just trickle down all my mods.
The funny thing is someone that spent money that I was talking to about G Money. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on, G Money. Guy spent money to get General Skywalker, and apparently Padme teams just walk all over it.
You see, CLS beats Gear 13. Like,
So
Traya struggles because Traya doesn't have enough DPS to burn through stuff. But I mean, if you have enough survivability, you can make it. But yeah, Padme and CLS, basically, this is like the equivalent of like, this is basically a turtle up team. For lack of a better way to put it, this team is a turtle up team. This team feels a lot like when Traya first came out. You had to try and DPS your way through it, and you just couldn't. And except the problem with the General Skywalker team is that you can DPS your way through it.
yeah.
So you just get enough courage on one of your. You just get enough courage, knock out General Skywalker's protection, and then one-shot fives, and then move on with your life.
Yeah.
And with CLS, you basically just take away his protection with your first couple turns, and then you just kill fives because you have Chewbacca. You just have to mod Chewbacca for offense with an offense set instead of a crit damage set because he doesn't crit when he attacks out of turn.
Right. Because.
So.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So
we will be doing more remodding just to hang out.
Yeah,
so.
I like doing mods. Surprisingly, it's one of those things that it's not my absolute strong suit, but I'm knowledgeable about mods, so
that's why you have me.
Yeah.
And if I don't know, I talk to like people like Ian enough where I
exactly. Like
I mean,
I would have preferred Ian helping me with the remod on Padme.
Well, he would have told you to mod your Anakin for offense, and he'd have been wrong. So, because I can statistically and mathematically prove he is incorrect, but that's another time.
Anyways, yeah.
Have a good one, guys.
You guys have a good night, and we'll see you later.
Good night.